Good evening, morning, afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Kilobits. My name is Francesca, and this week on Heroes of the Storm, we are checking out Chen Stormstout. That's his surname. I had to think about that for a second. The Panda Brew Master, and you see him here on the Billy the Wonder Goat mount, which is a this is a mount you get for spending money in the alpha or the beta. Anyway. I picked it because it was small. And he is a tank. We're going to do a tank build. You can do a damage build, but we're going to do a tank build. Although Zeratul here is building, he's going to roam. We'll just kind of figure it out as we go along. Anyway, tank build. First talent you want is to increase the slow on your smash. So you're looking for utility here in your tank build. And the way you play Shen, actually, is he basically just chugs boo. So you see here I'm chugging. And that restores my brew, which is the equivalent of my mana. And also gives me a shield. Anyway, once I've then done that, Jesus Christ, I have abilities. Everyone is in top lane. Bright Wing's coming down here. So you see they're chugging, brew gets restored. Ability-wise, I have a slow. I have an AoE, which if I apply after I've covered them in boos, basically. So my W throws out boos, like that. And then if I apply my E on enemies covered in boos, they get caught on fire. And I can also do a flying kick, apparently. Okay, anyway, so we're going to be doing a tank build here. The problem at this point is that we really don't have a lot of... I don't have a lot of damage because I'm doing a tank build. But really they're being very aggressive up here in the top lane. And Zeratul should actually be able to punish Illidan for his there we go. I was going to say we should be able to punish Illidan for his decision making there. You see I'm chugging here just to make sure I've got lots of shields so then I can fight. And then you can just chug again when your abilities are on cooldown and just kind of tank up the damage, and that's how he kind of behaves as a tank. Boom! Awesome. This has been a really good fight there. Really nice rotation by Zeratul, who's now capping the shrine. I'm going to keep chugging, make sure I've got my brew levels high, and also that I've got my shield up. And then we'll look to fight this. Hopefully my teammates should be coming in. And again, just keep chugging. Jesus Christ. If I get stunned, that's the only problem with the chugging, is if I get stunned. Slowed, running. Ugh. Oh, I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Damn it. The only problem with getting boos is that if you get stunned, it knocks you out of it, so you can't kind of keep chugging. Because the thing is, with the chug, it's got a 5-second cooldown, but you can actually chug for the entirety of its cooldown, and then just keep chugging. Like, it's pretty fun. It's just like chug and cast. Meanwhile, we've got the Dragon Knight nicely pushing here in the middle. We managed to capture that, and you can see the enemy team rotating in. The real good thing about this is that it's depleted all of their ammo in the middle lane, so I'm going to come back up top actually and push up here, because it's forcing the enemy team to rotate. Next talent at level 4 we're going to get, because this is tank build, is block. Block basically stopping you from taking hits and making you tankier. Unfortunately, Uther are having some kind of connection issues. There have been connection problems recently with Heroes of the Storm, so that's kind of a shame. We're basically just gonna hit this, and I'll just chug. No, I can't out-chug. I can't out-chug 2 towers, unfortunately. Enemy team is missing. But that was a really good push there. We've now hit level 6. We're out-farming the enemy team. But Shen, he used to do a lot of damage, and recently he's been nerfed to kind of counteract that damage, because basically what you could do is chug through the damage of others and then just burst them when your cooldowns are off. And that was kind of a problem, because it wasn't very fair. We'll back off from this tower, but there we go. We've depleted his bullets, actually. We can basically just kill it and chug. Oh, minions are coming. I was going to say we can kill it. And like you see, I can chug and tank the damage of minions as well, so there are a lot of options in his kit. But here I'm just really trying to farm. So you see I'm kind of spamming my alcohol, my brew, keg smash, whatever it's called, into my breath of fire to try and kind of deplete the minions. And that was one of the ways that he could do a lot of damage, is he could also have a dot on his breath of fire. You can actually still do that. And basically they've nerfed his damage a bit so that he's a little bit less tanky. But we'll just kind of hold the lane here. We're just making sure that we get the farm. Really, that's what we want to be doing here, is we want to be making sure we're getting farm. Level 7. Okay, level 7, what you can do is you can make your shield last longer, or you can increase the range of your slow. Now, the way I see it, usually your shield is enough, so you can see here I'm actually just tanking out all of the damage from Jaina's autos. So what I'm going to do is increase my range, but that is kind of comes down to personal preference, how you like to utilize the abilities and whatnot. I think it's better to have the slow because it's more of a utility ability, and although I'm obviously tanking, I also then want to be able to CC people for my own escapes, and also for helping my team get kills. Uther just died there in middle lane, but unfortunately Zeratul's also dead. Shrines are up soon, so I can imagine we'll see a rotation coming up to this lane. What I'm really just going to do here is try and push a little bit. Just keep pushing. We're maintaining XP advantage, and that's really important. Unfortunately, the structure here has got more ammo, but we can just bash it. There we go. Boom. 400 XP. Right, now I'm going to go and get the cap this point. They need to go middle. I don't need Zeratol to come top, and I think he's realized that. As you can see him there, now rotating towards the mid lane and the bottom lane. Bottom lane is really... Oh, shit. I tell a lie. Chug! 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 Oh, they're out-damaging me. We'll just slow them. Well, at least we'll slow Uther. I'm going to need help. I can't really hold this by myself, unfortunately. So we'll just chug up. I mean, I can dive in if needs be, but I don't really want to do that. And we'll just keep chugging. Yeah, I can't outfight these two. So I'm going to ping for help. And then we're going to grab my ult. This ult is super fun. So you have two options to roll. This one which splits you into 3, which you micromanage, and this one where you just roll around and knock people out the way. My micromanaging is terrible, and I think this one is fantastic for breaking up a team fight and peeling off the enemy team. So that's why I prefer to use this one. Unfortunately, until people come top, I'm really not going to be able to do a lot against the control they have here. Fortunately, Sergeant Hammer's shown up, so we can now contest this. So what I'm actually going to do is push them out the way. Although what I could do is rotate middle. If I rotate middle, what I could do is try and push them out of the way of the objective. So I think that's possibly a good plan. Yep, so we'll head middle lane here now and basically try and secure the statue. Oh, she's running off after him, so we can do this. Oh, fine. Fine, woman. We just need to zone them, really. Oh, shit. Ulting! Ugh. There we go, saving him. Saving him. Saving him. Saving him. Run, 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 run. I just saved Uther's life, but may have to pay with my own. No, we're good, we're good. Okay, cool. Oh, that was a bit nerve-wracking. Unfortunately, we didn't get the shrine because Jaina spotted me. If she hadn't spotted me, we would have been able to contest it, but I'll just come down middle. Right wing, you see they're capping quite happily in the middle lane. So we'll ping this and be ready to just kind of zone people out. Really, I'm just trying to keep Jaina out of this battle. Although I really need some help. I thought, there we go. It's okay. I got what I needed to do from that. In that we managed to zone them out of the fight. So they were hitting me while I was chugging, so I really didn't take much damage. And this is how tank Shen kind of operates. Is you need to be making sure that you're not really getting whacked. Gonna brew up. I'm actually gonna rotate top, I think, because basically the Dragon Knight we're just gonna use as a distraction here, and it seems to have worked. Although. I don't know. Maybe I should come back down. Okay, next up we want to increase the slow on our Keg Smash. So really we're just going to be slowing people all day, every day. And you see the range we have on it now is really quite big and allows for a lot of utility. The Dragon Knight should really be pushing. Oh, I missed. Dang it. And unfortunately isn't. But now that we've grouped up as a team, we should be able to push this base quite healthily. Healthily, not really the right word. Chuck out the booze and then rotate onto Muradin. Chugging, so he's hitting me, and he realizes that actually doesn't work, but he has popped his ultimate there, which is his tanky form, and unfortunately I don't think I can save him. I can push these off if needs be with my ultimate, but really at this point what we're trying to do... Yeah, okay, we're just going to zone the enemy team. Just zoning them. Nope, back off, I'm just zoning. I really didn't want to fight this one. What I'm trying to do there is really kind of keep people out of the fight. Oh, I've got no booze. I'm going to have to chug here. He's invulnerable, so he's ulted himself and he's out. So, really, I was just trying to save them. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic. Are you being sarcastic? I don't see what the issue is here, that he died. My ult was on cooldown. It wasn't on cooldown. I actually can't tell if he's being nice or not, because I don't think I'm doing too badly. Like, I managed to zone them off the thing, so it's when... Oh, he was being nice. I couldn't tell. Like, I thought for a second he was being sarcastic. But really, all I was kind of doing there is just trying to, like I say, keep Illidan chug, 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 jump, 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 smash. Oh, brilliant team fight. Good job, everyone. That was a really good team fight. And now we can actually take camps. I'm going to ping this camp and say that we take this. Oh, Hammer's trying to do it. That's awesome, because it means also that we can then come in and fight them. I'll just jump on her. Brew, and then smash. Take the camp, because we've got complete control of the map. This is going really well. I didn't envision this working so well, but this team comp seems to be working. Everyone's kind of on the ball with where we need to be and what we need to be doing, and it is really working in our favor. I'm gonna tank this. I'm just gonna chug. So you see here, I can chug out the hits. push him out the way. Just really kind of zone him out of the fight. Piss off, Jaina. This is why I like this ultimate. It's really, really fun. Okay, what do I want to do next? Let me have a look. Flying Kick massively slows targets. This is a super fun talent as well for being tanky and CC. I mean, you kind of get increase your shields and stuff, but currently I'm really not feeling the need to. I'm not dying too much, and we have really good map control. I'm going to head bottom to control this. We've basically just killed them all and forced them to defend. We'll ping this. If Zeratul goes and caps that really quick, we should be okay. Right wing, you don't need to be here. Someone needs to be in middle. Although we do have minions that we should probably kill. Ideally, what would have happened there is we would have peeled off, one person would have gone middle to cap the fort, and one person gone top and one person gone bottom. And again, I need to chug. I probably should have chugged while I was waiting there for the cap, but never mind. We will, whoops, there we go, we'll do this. I've also switched my cast mode, you may have noticed, to instant casting. So basically, if I hold my mouse somewhere and click the button, it casts a spell, which I prefer because it means that I can be much more efficient with the way that I cast spells as there's less clicking involved. I'm just going to hold the bottom here. And it seems like we've got it. I'm going to rotate up towards middle to help zone out Sergeant Hammer. Basically, we can go on her here. And you saw there the massive slow from the talent that I picked. Ideally, what I want to do here is just zone him out, her out. Sorry, of this fight. If I can't do that, just kill her. She's going to have to leave in a second. And again, massive slows. Look how much this Sergeant Hammer is getting slowed. She's really not got a lot of options here. Although we can just slow her again. Boom, done. Now we can cap the shrine. So I'm going to head towards the shrine and cap it. Uther is probably more useful out because he's also tanky and healy, whereas if I cap it, I mean, I'll come out and I'll be tanky and I'll be able to escape. We're going to go and push middle lane because it's the closest, and just start tanking these out. The other thing to be aware of is that your Dragon Knight gets stronger as the game progresses. So the very first Dragon Knight is quite easy to kill, but now that this is on the third Dragon Knight, you'll see that he's kind of taking a lot more hits than you saw previously with the original Dragon Knight. Oh, I didn't mean to kick him. Oh, I could kick him. I thought I couldn't kick him because the wall was in the way, but sometimes if you're quite close, you can still get the kicks out. And you can see here that we've just kind of bursted this down this wall. I mean, it may not be exactly what we want to do at this point, but I'm just gonna try and kind of zone people out a little bit while I fight this. The thing is, once I pop out, I can actually just ult. So what we can do now... Oh, I don't have the brew. We'll just chug. I was gonna say if I had the brew, what I could basically do is just do this, and then do this, and just zone the enemy team out of the fight. But yeah, just try and kind of separate them out a little bit. We're gonna start chugging now. Shit, leaving. Yeah, we're done with this fight. So we can mount up and basically go and tap the well. I'm also gonna ping this point here. Basically what I want us to do is I want us to take the bottom camp because it's a lot of potential. But meanwhile, you see Sergeant Hammer has been split pushing. So she's causing them a lot of undue stress. Ping the bottom camp here and head down there to get more camp control basically. So I'm gonna ping for help. And hopefully Uther will rotate, although he seems to be having connection issues, so he may in fact be a bot at this point in time. No bother, because actually, the thing is with Shen, you can take a minion camp by yourself. It's just quite difficult, because I don't have the best damage. So you can see here, I can basically just mitigate all of the damage that it does, but I don't have a lot of damage when it comes to actually clearing the camp. So I'm doing damage while my shield is up, and then I'm just chugging. So you'll notice, like, now that I've got my shield back up, put the damage out once again, jump over him, and then just chug. And this is how you can do a camp, but it's going to take you quite a long time. Unfortunately, top lane kind of got picked off. But the good news is that at least the enemy team is lower level than us, and also that there's no Dragon Knight currently spawned. So in terms of times when the team died, that was actually not terrible. Chugging up now to rebrew and then mounting up. Shrines are going to awaken in 30 seconds. So what we're going to actually do is I'm going to just push these out a little bit. Although we do have actually a lot of push bottom, so I'm actually going to go back to base and just defend this. He should die inside base. There's nothing he can really do there. I'm really not sure what Muradin is trying to do, other than die, but you know, whatever. Also, yeah, really not sure what was going on there. Weird decisions. I'm going to go top, and I'm going to ping bottom. Basically saying, go bottom, I'll cap this one. And I'll just say, go bot. Like, we don't need 2 people to cap this shrine because 2 of them are dead, and 3 of them are in bottom lane. Like, I can hold this. 100% I can hold this. Although Uther seems to be coming along anyway. Never mind. Caught the shrine. So we'll just start farming minions. Basically, I know that there's no one at the shrine, and if there is someone at the shrine, I can always come in and stop them. Or at least just tank it out while they're there until someone else comes to help me. And that is kind of what Shen does well, is he can bait. And oh no, what's going on over here? Oh dear, right. I'm gonna have to rotate, I think. Yeah, I'm on my way. It does, I mean, they should be okay, actually, but 2 of them down. Illidan's just spawned, but Muradin's also just spawned, and they're going to kill all 3 of them here. Wow, team. When did you get so good? I'm going to go cap this. I should have actually gone to cap this. I didn't realize I'd cap the bottom shrine. And we'll cap this and we'll just push. Unless Illidan can hunt me, he's not going to stop me. There we go. And now we will basically just push this lane. Look at all that XP we're getting. This is Tank Shen, and he's super duper fun to play. Next up, what you can actually do is, this one makes you go faster. So basically, while you're rolling around, you're faster and whatnot. Whereas I'm gonna actually pick this one for shields, because this is, I think, a more useful tank ability. So while a lot of the other ones are fun, this one is more useful for tanking. So we're just gonna kind of tank out these hits. Then I'm gonna start hitting the top tower, because you can see the top shrine is a little bit dead already. We'll also kill this one in a couple hits. That'll do. And moving on, you see. So you see that I actually moved on before it was dead, because I knew that we had the damage to take it out. We'll take this one out. Muradin completely out of position, just running around. It seems like he's given up, to be honest, based on his behavior as a player, which is a shame. But, you know, piss off, Jaina. We'll take that one as well, and then we'll just start wailing on. I guess we could wail on Sergeant Hammer. Actually, what I'm going to do, I don't think I can get away, is the problem. And I don't think you can take out the tier 2 until you take out the tier 1. Plus, I've only got 15 seconds. So actually what I'm going to do is just back out of this fight. I mean, we've cleared 2 of their forts. Now we're going to try and clear this one out. I've only got 8 seconds left, but I should then be able to tank for this team. And we should be able to chunk out this fort. There we go. And I actually got the full duration of the Dragon Knight here. This also means that when I pop out, we can then jump on this woman here and roll her. We're gonna basically roll her towards my team. So you stay out of the fight. You're going over there. And there you go. She's dead. Then we're going to chug. So chug, 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 chug. He's hitting me because he's an idiot. Then we're going to jump on him. He's massively slowed. And chuck the booze. Hit him. Good job. Good job, team. And this has actually been a really good game in terms of showing off good team play. So I think, so for example, the current team play has been absolutely fantastic. People have been where they need to be for the level and for the objectives. And because we got the XP advantage, we've then had a very, very easy time of it. We'll wait till some minions come in, and then we'll just jump in here. You see I kind of jumped over the structure. And remember that you can use abilities on structures. So really now I'm just kind of chugging again, chugging, 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 and hitting. Back over we go to the safe side. And again, chugging between abilities, because my basic attacks aren't really that strong. The other thing we can do is wait till the next objective comes up and try and hold that. Because remember that the enemy team is about to now all spawn. The problem is that if they spawn one at a time, we can actually just go and kind of kill them. Or we can just tank this. I'm gonna shield up and hit it, and that's GG. Well played, team. I couldn't tell if Zeratul was being sarcastic earlier, but apparently he was just congratulating me for saving them with my ult. That is the thing about Shen ult, is you can come in and just kind of zone people out. So if you have heroes on your team with limited mobility, that ultimate is really, really good. His other ultimate is more for damage, and it requires a lot of micromanagement that I struggle with. Anyway, that was the Drunk Panda, and I've been Francesca. That puts our Heroes of the Storm score on this. So nice to get a win in there. And I'll see you guys next week with another video. Let me know if there's anyone you fancy me playing in the comments below. If there's anything you could suggest that I could do better, also let me know that. If you can, and you've enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. That does help support the channel. And yeah, we've got a Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits and a Twitter at thekilobits. Oh, that's the spiel over. That's the Panda Drunk, and that was a good game. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.